Constitutional lawyer Martin Kpebu says the conduct of the police undermines the human rights of citizens and shows that Ghana is descending into a police state.
What was the basis for the arrest? People you sought to prevent from demonstrating at the Jubilee House. If you could gather 500 policemen to come and cause arrest, why wouldn't you provide security for them to demonstrate there? You say the main point is that once the police say they claim they've taken the case to court, then it they lie within their mass to do a preemptive strike. No, the matter you are talking about is before the court. You say you filed an application for injunction, so there is also an obligation on the police not to do anything to render the proceedings a nullity. So that's why the remedy would have been that, look, if they flout the application for injunction, and right, that's the school I belong to. They call it ex parte Mofat, and there are other cases that support it. There are other people in practice. When it's a big government project, like you see the E-levy one, they ignored it and went ahead. And we all know that usually the court will be slow to interfere. So when it's a big public matter, usually that principle doesn't appear to work in practice. But in this one, if there was evidence, you would say that it's likely a court would punish for contempt if you were served. So the police had to gather their evidence and then file an application for contempt, but not to arrest. That subsequent barefaced lie or wrong law that you're doing on lawful assembly is wrong. That unlawful assembly can't apply in this case. Could you why? Look at the Public Order Act. That was what both parties were using. And the procedure is stated there. You say they should amend their location, okay, the venue, etc. If they don't, the next thing under Section 1 of the Public Order Act, it says go to court. So if you've gone to court and somebody appears to be violating it, then you go and apply for contempt. So naturally, although there's also the other side of law and order. So if they were to do anything that was untoward, causing damage to property or begin to commit any offense, then that one you would arrest and say, look, you are damaging property, you are doing X, Y, Z. But this one, like they themselves admit, it's like they've just led themselves to the slaughter, preemptive strike. In which democracy, Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana, the police have goofed. They've goofed. If President Kufado had led honestly, if he had riddled himself with corruption, he himself on his own table, that fumigation contract, between him and Just One Group, Zoom line over 500 million Ghana cedis. If he hadn't done that, if he hadn't swindled Swerve Ejako, the former energy minister, and then took him out of the loop and asked Gabi to negotiate a marriage deal, that one that brought them a big embarrassment, the one they inflated the contract and then they were caught. If he hadn't done so, all these things wouldn't have happened.